But I think that is it. I don't think there's anything I want to say. Oh, except I can't believe I didn't tell you lot, but good morning. So, happy Friday. I am in St. Lucia. Listen to the crickets. That is no special effects. I hope you can hear them. I'm sure you can. They are super loud. But I'm in St. Lucia and the crickets literally are that loud. I remember the first time I came here that they were deafening to me. I couldn't believe how loud they sounded. Is that the door? No. I was sitting on the bed at our Airbnb and I wanted to talk to you, as you can tell by the title of this video, a couple of pieces that I got in from St. Lucia, and also just my thoughts on transitioning into fall, because we're at that August, especially the end of this is the last Friday of August. Yeah, this is. So this is like the perfect opportunity and the last time that I can really do this, or one of, where I can talk about like summer pieces that you can transition nicely into the fall. Whether it's pieces you're looking to purchase, update and freshen, and then you can wear now and wear later, or if it's pieces that you've already got in your wardrobe that are perfect to dig out to wear now, or you already have been wearing now for the past 2-3 months, but you can still turn around and wear them in the fall. So that's what this video is today. I'm wearing my blazer because it just so happens that the AC was very cool and I thought it was very appropriate for this video to keep a blazer on, since it's one of the things I'm going to talk about in this video. But what should I do first? Should I do that, like the topic of things into, should I do pieces you can wear now and wear it into fall, or should I show you what I got in St. Lucia? I'm trying to think which should do first. I can't decide. I think it's going to be a bit of both. So first off, in terms of what I got from St. Lucia, because some of these things you can actually apply into the fall anyway, so they kind of work out. Not all of them, only some of them. One which I can a little bit because I love that juxtaposition. I picked up this bag. I love it. Now it is this, basically it's a straw handmade bag. It's quite boxy, the cut of it. I'm literally just tying it because that's how it closes. It's got 2 ties on each side. And it's a top handle bag, as you can see, 2 handles. Michael said it reminds him of an MS Kelly, and I do see what he means, because it's got a slight trapezoid shape to it. Now, this is something I picked up in the Castries indoor market in St. Lucia. If you know St. Lucia, or if you're going to St. Lucia, note down where I'm saying this is. It is the indoor Castries. Castries is a town, the capital of St. Lucia, and they have an indoor market. They have 2. This is the main market and the oldest of the markets. You go in there and there's a seller called Rose, and she's like my girl, and I buy pieces from her because I just love Rafia pieces and I just love hers. I think she has like one of the biggest selections in that market, so I just love supporting her. And I bought from her a fish bag in the past, which I'll leave on the screen. It's a fish shape and I love that thing. It's so like whimsical, and that's why I love it. I actually wish it came in a size up, but it's just great. I just love the shape of it. And she told me, funnily enough, when I went back this trip to get this one, she told me that after I bought that bag and posted it on my Instagram stories, a bunch of people came in to see her, specifically looking for fish bags. So she knew like it was from me, and I just love to hear that. I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised, and just to hear that direct feedback. So it's always good to try and support local if you can. So tell her Karen sent you, she'll know who. And yeah, so I got this bag from her. She has it in a larger size as well, and I just absolutely adore this bag. She told me this is the only one she has in this particular size, but she does have it in a bigger size as well. Plus she does have lots of other straw bags. Okay, so you'll see she has loads. I feel like she's got hundreds of them. She has like this east-west one, which is so good. It's like 90s style. It can like go on your shoulder. The strap is adjustable, so you can like pull it in, like you open the flap. It's not this bag. You can pull it in, wear it even shorter, so it just tucks underneath your shoulder. Or you can wear like crossbody, make it longer. Or just tuck the shoulder straps in, pull them all the way into the bag, close the bag up, and just carry it as like a raffia clutch. She has those too. So, just saying. So I got this from her, and like I said, I absolutely love it. It's as light as a feather, and I just think it's great. I love that it's very like plain. There's no like anything, there's nothing on it, so that's another reason why I took it. And I actually like the idea of juxtaposing this and wearing this in the fall. Now, pre-fall, so not when it's really, really cold, but I think there is something kind of refreshingly unexpected about contrasting, say, a dark coloured trench coat with a light coloured raffia bag, because you just not expect that. And you know, with the right kind of lightweight trench coat, the right weight coloured clothes in terms of, like, you know, the thickness of them, I think it actually works really well. I even love it with black. So that's just me. I love that juxtaposition. I actually feel like what I'm wearing is perfect for the fall as well. Like spring, like summer into fall. I'll show you in a minute what I have on properly. But this is a great unexpected Karen recommendation. I'm sure no one who's doing these kind of videos is going to tell you about buying stuff like this, or if you have stuff like that, to wear it into the fall. But I honestly think that it does look cool. I think, like I said, there's something very refreshingly unique to your style wardrobe, because I've always said everyone has to own their style, and to me that's one of the really good identifier of that, is to wear pieces that feel really unique to you and are just unexpected combinations. Who is going to suggest this in pre-fall? I'll wait. You can drop a comment below and let me know who, because I'd love to know. But this, to me, in either this kind of boxy structure shape or size down, this is just the clash. It's that combination that juxtapositions all those good things, and that's why I love it so much. Now, another thing that I've noticed that's transitioning into, from summer into fall, bag charms. Now, they have been really having a moment all over social, and they really are, in the fashion world, are kind of just, it's almost the back of Jane Birkin, where she had her Birkin bag and she just charmed the out of it, right, her Birkin, and it looks so lived in. Over the years, she put stickers on it. It just showed all her travels, her experiences. It all showed on her bag. Am I showing you my crotch? No, I'm not. And I love that about that. I love how she didn't treat it so precious, but she just wore it to death. And I think she, to me, is the original OG who has sparked off the resurgence and love of bag charms. And I picked up two, and I think these can also work in the next season. Both of these are from St. Lucia. One I'm going to show you here, which is on my Row Margaux bag. This is one of my travel bags. I love using this when it was my carry-on. This is a size 17, and this is the charm that's on it. It is basically a traditional doll. It's so adorable. Now, it comes in different sizes, and I picked the smallest size, which is, it actually goes on the keyring. That's how small this is. But it literally comes in the size of this bag, this doll. So it's almost like a Russian doll. They don't go one inside the other, but in terms of the different sizes that you can get. And they come with different dresses, different outfits, but they all look identical to this. And this is very traditional to St. Lucia and the Caribbean. If you know, you know. If you're a Caribbean girl, you'll understand the significance of these dolls. They are just one of those things that, it's like the first dolls that, like, our parents, grandparents, great-great-grandparents, you know, going back in time, these were their toys, and they are like, they resemble like the traditional costume as well of St. Lucian women, of what they used to wear back in the day, and they're still celebrating on Creole Day. They still, for tradition, just to represent and to celebrate that time, they still wear this costume. So it's really nice to have a bit of St. Lucian tradition and history, and to carry it on my charm bag, as a charm on my bag. And I think this is perfect to wear into the fall as well. So if you're into charms, I highly recommend considering getting yourself one or two or three or four that you can add to your bags in the fall. I don't see why you can't, even in the winter. And you can get ones that have some kind of significance to you. I think those are the ones that feel the most special. And I picked up another one. It looks like a wooden clothes peg in a way, and it's also a doll, but it's a wooden peg. So but they made it look like it is a doll. So that's really cute. Also a keyring, but I can just hang it off of my bags. Same thing, and it's just the same reason. I just think they're adorable, and it's such a nice way to take something from one season into the next. Okay, so shoes, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about them. Now, shoes is one of those things that I think the main thing is, from summer, ditch anything that's open-toed and go for something that's closed-toed. I know I talked about this in last year's video, but these to me are everlasting rules. I use that loosely because I feel like there are no rules. You wear what is you, and you do you. But for someone who's looking for some sense of like guidance on what they feel like they should not be wearing now and should be wearing later, again, should is used loosely. I personally recommend not wearing anything where your toes are out now for the summer into the fall. dig out anything that you've got, anything you've been wearing that's closed toe, I think those are better. Anything that's got an open weave, like it's breathable to it, I think those work from now, summer, into the fall. It's a juxtaposition. It gives like a fresh life and identity to your clothes in the fall. What am I referring to? Mesh ballet flats. Do you know what I mean? The Row jelly sandals, that type of thing where you've got that the mesh going through it, that kind of transparency, even anything that's like transparent, semi-transparent or very sheer kind of flats. I think they work beautifully now and into the pre-fall. It's again that same kind of freshening up and re-looking at your pre-fall wardrobe in a much fresher way. And whilst I was in St. Lucia, because I'm still here at the time of recording this video, I picked up 2 jelly sandals, and they are 2 different colors, and they're literally right here. I'm going to get them for you. So one are these, and they're very much quintessential St. Lucian, West Indian, Caribbean styles. You see a lot of Rastas walking around with these kind of sandals on. I've grown up coming to St. Lucia all my life, and I see them wearing these sandals, and I've always loved them. They're mostly men I see wearing them, and I just think they're fantastic. They're timeless. Jelly sandals are obviously, like I said, are having a moment right now, but these are also that category of that jelly sandals, but they are, to me, a classic. And they are in general because it's a fisherman style. I'll just show you here a little bit closer. But because the colors of these feels a little bit more summer, I got these ones, a plain kind of off-white, milky white color. Same jelly kind of material, but these are perfect to wear into the fall, to just wear with any of my pre-fall pieces. I think this is just a nice, refreshing sandal to wear, and I think they're great. I can even imagine wearing them like with a semi-transparent sock or a white sock, or even a black ankle sock. Eclectic look to your outfits, but I just love this. So I picked these up to wear now, but especially this color to wear later. And I think for you, you can take a leaf out of that book. If you're into like the mesh ballet flats, anything like that that's got like the holes in them, sheer, transparent, the jelly type of flat, not open toe sandals, because if these were open toed, if you could see my toes here, just a cut here, and all my 5 toes were showing, I wouldn't wear these into the fall. But because they're closed, that is what makes the difference. So I think these are perfect. Obviously later on, you can transition as the weather gets colder into picking like boots, you know, ankle boots and like the tall knee-high boots, which, oh my God, I cannot wait till we can all start wearing those. But to me, honestly, I think that's not going to really start heavily until October, November time. But until then, let's just wear what we've got in the summer into the fall and make our pieces last. Now, another thing is hats. Now, this is a hat that I've been wearing in St. Lucia all the time when I'm here, because I love to keep the sun off of my face whenever I'm out and about. But I love the style of it. It's a men's hat as well. Obviously, another shocker. I think in the fall and pre-fall, this is not something I would wear, but what I would wear instead are switching to felt and wool brimmed hats. I love my cowboy black hat as well. I'm definitely going to be wearing that pre-fall, fall and winter time. I've been looking so hard for a black wool hat, and I finally got one that I like, so that is going to be an absolute must. A cowboy hat for me feels very personal in terms of my styling, so that's why I'm really excited to wear them. But you can pick any kind of hat that suits your particular style. I always have to emphasize that, because it's not a one-trick pony when it comes to style. With fashion, it can sort of stray that way, but not with your personal style. It really is about what you are like, what is your personal style, what do you love to wear. But for me, those are the kind of hats that I cannot wait to wear. So I'm literally going to ditch this particular straw raffia hat, which goes so well with my bag. But this type, no, because I just think it's a little bit too much. Oh my goodness, absolutely. Suede. That is one fabric that I can honestly say, I think that Suede is having a moment for this particular next season, but I think that it's one of those fabrics that's not even a thing, it's always been around. I used to have, you know what, I'm kicking myself now. I had a suede trench coat and I don't have it anymore. I believe I donated it. And I think the reason I donated it because it wasn't fitting me the same way. Because as I've gotten older, my shoulders have broadened out, and I was like that before. I was much thinner and my shoulders was smaller, and so it just hung differently. When I last put that on again, before I decided to put it in the donate pile, I put it on and it was just fitted and tight. And that's why I got rid of it. So I have to remind myself of that. But I had the right idea in mind, and I picked that up from a vintage shop, and that was about 4 years ago, and I loved it every single season. Anyway, that's gone. But suede is, I think the point I was trying to make is that suede is always around every single time at this point. It's always recommended. It's like houndstooth, it's like wool, cashmere. These are the words you start hearing all the time in this particular time. But I will say that suede is definitely having a moment. Suede jackets, suede trench coats, anything, suede bags, and the type of colors that have been absolutely at the top of the heap in terms of what to invest in is chocolate brown in any of those categories. Chocolate brown, I think, is a very soft alternative to black. It suits nearly every single possible skin tone I can actually think of. There are various shades and degrees of chocolate, and I think it's about picking the chocolate brown for you. You can get them on the warmer side, and you get them skewing on the cooler side. I think personally, if you had to invest in one suede thing, I think it would be the suede bag, and you can get them at so many different price points. And the reason I say suede bag is because it's a way to just hold close to you. Say this was suede, it's a way to hold it close to you, and anything you already have feels updated, right? Because you've got that suede bag. You could turn around, I could switch this outfit out, right? And then you could just have that suede bag, and it instantly feels fresh. You freshened up your entire wardrobe because of that. If you want, I will leave some examples of some good suede bags below for you. And also suede trenches and just suede in general. Like the two biggest things I would say if you want to invest would be a suede bag and suede jacket or suede coat. Another good example of what to go, this transitions perfectly from now into the next season, and I've mentioned this in my video a year ago, but it stands the test of time because it's true. Dark print, longer dresses. Anything that's got a darker print, OG subscribers, you know what I'm talking about. Anything that's got a darker base to it and have that print on, it's got a print on top of it, those always work seamlessly from now into the next season. And bonus points if that print is a classic print, right? So houndstooth is a classic print. Checks are a classic print. As long as the colors are neutral. Darker winter florals, need I say more? I do have the one that I created from last season, but you know what I mean? Anything that's like a darker print, you can wear them now with flats, ballet flats, and then turn around later on, wear them into the next season and just transition into like the closed toe shoes. You can start to layer gilets on top of them and make sure they're long sleeved. And if they're not long sleeved, layer like cardigans over them, your jackets over them, your blazers over them. Do you know what I mean? These are like the baby steps into just layering and fallifying, instead of winterizing, your summer pieces into the fall. I think this is like a perfect example. So I have on, basically it's a camisole, it's cropped, and I'm wearing it with a matching skirt, and it's got like this mega high slit. For a dinner out with Michael, so it was like the perfect piece to wear. And I just wore like simple, like bejeweled sandals, and I had like a little bag. It was perfect. Anyway, so this is like my outfit I had on. But I wanted to show you how, obviously, in the fall, an easy way to transition this. I don't mind showing a bit of leg if it's pre-fall. Just bung on a blazer, and you can obviously wear like a sheer tight as well with it. If you just don't want all that skin to show. Okay, so I'm going to show you some other pieces. Can you hear these crickets? Comment below if you can see if you can hear these crickets, or put an emoji for crickets. I think there's an emoji for crickets out there. But anyway, just put an emoji down if you can, emoji, or just like comment below, yes, we can hear the crickets, because aren't they loud? Other things that I picked up were some jewelry whilst I've been here. So I always find that when I come to St. Lucia, I pick up some local jewelry, locally made jewelry. So I picked up these as well. I have the anklet, the bracelet, and the necklace version of these. Hopefully you can see them. I'm just going to do this. Yes, those, I absolutely love them. So they look so good against my skin, really pop, and I love them. I think they're so, so cool. I'm not saying that I would wear this come the fall, because I just don't think it's appropriate. But if I had like a bracelet stack, I probably would. These are the colors of St. Lucia's flag. So that's why I have these colors, and it almost looks like a caterpillar, doesn't it? This is my anklet, so I picked this up as well. And I think I'm wearing some pieces as well. I've got this cowrie shell bracelet that also is something that I picked up whilst I was here. And then on this arm, These are from the same seller. I picked these up and I love them. Right there. So good. If you come to St. Lucia, the person I go to, his name is Dudley. And if you look for Spice of India restaurant up north, remember all these things because this will help you. He's literally right next to it and just outside. White table, and he has all his stuff. He's a Rastafarian. He has like fairly fair skin and his dreads are like a light brown color. But I love these pieces. This is actually copper, this one. And again, it's the colors of St. Lucia that's in it. And I love to wear these. It's just like an interesting way to add, you know, like I'll wear like my Cartier Love bracelet. I'll wear like my Cartier Justin Clou, but then I'll stack these with it. And it's just adding your ownness to pieces. It's adding your unique spin on your wrist. So your wrist doesn't look like every wrist out there with everything that you've already seen everyone else has got. You can mix in and mix and match and make your own. I think that's always what I want to tell you on my channel. You can partake, if you wish, in being inspired by what you see out there, but take a leaf out of always remembering, at least out of my book, which is to make your own and to make it unique to you. And when I think wearing things from your travels is the perfect example of that, whether it's jewelry or bag charms. And I think that is it. Denim skirts, I feel like denim skirts and denim as a category as a whole is one of those things that's forever and perennial, and you'll always see it moving from summer into fall, into winter, into spring, into summer. Because I feel like denim is just one of those fabrics that is, it almost stands on its own, right? It's just being one of those things that you'll just always have and wear. And I think that the denim maxi skirt, for example, I still think that's going strong. Because of the length of it, I think it's very flattering on a lot of people, and I think it just lends itself to work perfectly well with a lot of what's trending, perfectly well with like lots of flats, and it also looks super chic and edgy as well, depending on how you style them. And I think because it's denim as well, and because they're long, they work really well into the fall as well. So don't pack away all your denim maxi skirts. You can use them into the fall as well. Those are really just like the top things. It's hats, bags. In terms of bags, I mentioned the suede bags and the colors. Other colors which I think are always going to be classics from now into the next season, oh my gosh, my legs are open, are going to be jewel tones. I've talked about that ad nauseum on my channel. I mean, who doesn't know about sapphire blues by now, ruby reds by now, emerald greens by now? I have always told you about those, and they will forever, in my opinion, work into pre-fall/fall and also the winter as well that comes after that. Those three particular colors work chef's kiss with the top trending color right now, which is chocolate brown. So you are very welcome if you've ever wondered how to style the chocolate brown, and I can do a video on that if you want me to, or just how to style fall colors. Let me know. Maybe I will do a video about that. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm going to go. Give this video a thumbs up if this helped, okay? I would love for you to do that because that's the fastest way for me to tell that these videos help. So thumbs up this video. I think you can see the thumbs up icon, see there or there below the screen. Just thumbs it up. And subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. If you are liking these kind of style type of tips videos, if you want more of them, subscribe as well. Those two things, subscribing and doing the thumbs up, lets me know that you like that kind of content, you want to see more of it. But I think that is it. I don't think there's anything I want to say. Oh, except I can't believe I didn't tell you lot, but it's my birthday. Not today, not Friday. My birthday was on Tuesday, August the 27th, so it's passed. I am a Virgo baby. So thank you for all the birthday wishes on my Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My birthday was spent in St. Lucia. I haven't done that in ages. Am I going to be filming a video on what I got for my birthday? No, I'm not, because there's only one thing that I got for my birthday, and in terms of like a tangible thing, because I think just being here was a gift, but there is one tangible luxury treat that I treated myself to, and I cannot wait to show it. Anyway, it is, I don't know if I'm going to do an unboxing on here, because I've already unboxed it. It's literally sitting at home in my studio, and I love it. And I've not shown it anywhere, but it's already, I already have it. But I'm so happy. But anyway, it'll appear first on my TikTok. I know that's so annoying. I know you're going to think, oh, I don't have TikTok. Why is it going to appear on her TikTok first? It's going to appear on my TikTok first because it's easier to post there. I can just do this. Like, this is what I got, and then just upload. This beast of YouTube takes time, takes editing, it takes a lot of things, and I only post once a week. That's also why. But TikTok, I post practically every single day. So you're gonna definitely see on my TikTok before you see it anywhere else. But I'm gonna go, if you wanna get a sneak peek and see it before anyone else does what I got. I'm gonna go, my love. I will see you next week, Friday. We are flying back to St. Lucia very, very shortly. So by the time you see whatever it was I'm gonna show on my TikTok, we will already be in New York. But love you and leave you. Thumbs up this video if you liked what you see, okay? If you got some good tips.